photo shoot is a friend that looks like her. Oh my god. We do like that TikTok. Welcome back to another Korea with Kate vlog. This one I think is number 19 and it's been a while, so come along with me. So for weeks now, my For You page has been videos suggesting I get glasses in Korea because the process is so quick and so easy and very cheap, or at least cheaper in comparison to back home. And you know what? It was true. So I decided to go to my local glasses store. I picked up a couple frames. The eye exam was super easy, super quick. It took less than 10 minutes. Unfortunately, they didn't have the lenses I needed on hand, so I had to wait a day or two, but still a very fast process. And these were the pairs, or the frames that I picked. So originally I thought that the pair with the darker frames would be the frames I would wear every day or be my go-to look, but I found that these, the ones with the clear frames, were actually the ones I was gravitating towards most days. So this is what I typically wear day to day, and I think they're really cute, and I got lots of compliments on this one. So I'm kind of excited to look for more frames and explore new looks for myself because they're so accessible and much cheaper here. So maybe stay tuned for another pair. So the next photo is just a result of me feeling myself, but also showing you how pretty azalea season is, because no one talks about azalea season in Korea, and it's just as pretty as cherry blossom season. Okay, so last night, oh wow, all the cars are coming now. Okay, so last night I found out on TikTok there's a lantern festival happening in Seoul. So I got a last minute ticket. Really lucky because they were super booked up going to Seoul this weekend. And now we're gonna head there. So come with me. So as soon as all of our friends met up, we tried to find a space along the side to sit down and watch the parade. And an older ajushi found us and looked at our confused faces and just directed us to these 3 open seats, which was so kind of him. He then proceeded to give us some kimbap and a bunch of bottled waters. We were looking around and we saw a lot of like name tags on the chairs around us, so it feels like we might have joined like a temple tour. Especially because everyone kind of knew each other in this area, but very, very kind of him. That same man made a like makeshift lantern stick for one of us to hold, and it was just so cute. So there were so many different groups of people and so many different lanterns and floats, and it was just so beautiful and such a wholesome time. I'm kind of glad I'm chronically online because that single TikTok brought me to one of my most special favorite memories of Seoul. It was really cool to see all these different types of traditional wear, different groups of people, different temples come together, and it was just so nice to see a whole community or a whole like city or people from far and wide come for this one event. I believe it was to celebrate Buddha's birthday, and this parade, it starts in the evening and it goes well into the night after sunset, and then at the end we actually got to join the parade, and then they gave us little lantern sticks. You'll see that later. And then it led to this like cute little party in the temple that was decorated with lanterns all over, and it was so beautiful and so fun. And yeah, I'm very glad that I decided to go, and especially because it was last minute. We might have missed it, but I'm so glad we didn't. At this point of the parade, some of the floats had some pyro special effects. So the dragons that breathe fire, or the dragon boats that had fire. There was like a peacock that blew fire, which was really cool and like super exciting. In one of the videos, I'm like, ooh, fire! I wish I could find it, but I don't know where it went, so it's kind of lost. Sorry. I thought this was a really cute part of this parade. It was like a section that highlighted different cultures and different groups of people that were here in Korea or here in Seoul at the time. I don't know if it was like student associations, but they were people from different countries holding flags of their place or their home, wearing their own traditional wear. So there's some places, people from Vietnam, some places, people from India, people from Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand. It was really cool. I also loved how everyone was so excited to just wave at everyone and say hi, give high fives. I'm pretty sure I got a high five from a monk. Also, this was beautiful. Look at this, like, dance at their shimmery, iridescent outfits. Queens. I have so many video clips from this night, and I wish I could show all of them in all its glory and its real time so you can see how beautiful and mesmerizing everything is. But I want you to be able to see most of what I saw too, so here's just a little snippet. You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in the group. You make me move. You make me move. You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in the group. You make me move. You make me move. Oh, so this was actually my favorite part, so let me rewind a little bit. So at this point, our kind grandfather who adopted us, and this man with his daughter was like, "It's our time," and was like, "Follow me." So we followed him into the crowd, and he led us to like this group, or this temple group that was like chanting and so excited for us to join them. They realized that we didn't have any sticks in our hands, so they quickly gave us something. I honestly think it was so that they didn't have to hold it because they did get kind of heavy at the end, but it was so cute. I was happy that. Yay! Oh, sorry. Now we're the part of So this was the temple all decked out, and we took a bunch of pics and decided to head home after, and that was the end of our Seoul Lantern Festival adventure. Hope you enjoyed!